Alrighty. Good morning. Well, and yes, I'm not playing War Thunder this morning. No big whoop. I play different games, and this is one game that I've been working my ass off on, so I'm gonna play it, and I don't care who don't like it. I am gonna turn on some music here in a second, though. You guys won't be able to hear it, but I will, and I need it this morning. Desperately, actually. Hold that thought. I'm just gonna go on ahead and let you guys know there's a possibility that this stream won't be as long as the one last night, which that's fine. No big whoop. That'll make the episodes go by a little bit faster and you guys will get to see more of what I do. Constantly in this game. Worker G has completed their task. Who the world Worker G? Oh, okay. That one. Y'all want some spinach? I got plenty of it. Yummy, yummy spinach. I would rather die. Than to have to eat this nasty crap a 24/7. You know, I don't care if Popeye likes it. Popeye can have all the spinach he wants. I don't want it. Yeah, this is normal. Yeah, we'll just run over the fence. It's fine. Y'all got to help me figure out what our next plant is going to be after we get done with sunflowers, which will be the next one we do after that. Do we want to do grass? Do we want to do wheat? If I have enough money to do all of it, that is. Well, in that case, we're screwed. I gotta figure out where the stuff for field 40 goes. So give me just a second. Yoink, right in front of the red truck. There we go. It's fine, it's not gonna kill it. Oh, wait, what kind of tip sides does it have? Grain door, back. Oh, okay, this thing's got a grain door? That's pretty cool. I know this ain't the game that everybody likes to watch me play. We all know that War Thunder tends to be my more popular, but I enjoy playing this game and I want to show you guys why. And farming is fun, whether people want to believe it or not. Oh, okay. Grain terminal. Where is that at? I hate this thing. Boy, we got a lot of driving to do. Words cannot describe how much I hate this game right now. But we got to do something to make some money, and this is the quickest way I knew to make money, so. Oof, excuse me. Here we go. That tractor's almost done with the plowing, so we'll get 10,000 out of that. Sorry, guys. That plow will be done soon, so that'll be 10,000. And we're basically making 10,000 off of both of these, so that's good. These farmers really like to torture me a lot. So needless to say, half the time they'll have me do stuff like this just for whatever reason. Why is there a bus going down this road? All right. Alright, so I already know that the rest of that is going to finish it off, and I should make at least a little bit of money off of it, so haul rear end to that. Okay, so that's not finished yet, so let me know what you guys prefer to hear. Do you guys prefer for me to talk when I do this, or do you guys prefer for me to just shut up and play the game? I've had people that prefer one or the other, so I mean, a game like this is more something that when you're playing single player, it's better to just shut up. But again, I want to get your guys' opinion on it before I go and do something. So we're about to make that 10,000 off that field, so that'll be good. I think I'm gonna try and finish these up before I try and get any more. Guys, I'll tell you, there was one mission that I was doing yesterday while I was trying to grind this thing out a little bit. And this dude had this massive field of like red beets, I believe it was. This guy gives me a Mercedes tractor and like a single row harvester trailer to hook on the back of the darn Mercedes, and then he gives me a trailer with another Mercedes on it, and you filled that thing up once, that trailer, and the Mercedes couldn't pull it up a hill. It was dying, it was begging for mercy, and I'm over here like, why would you give me something that's not gonna work? So yeah, that's irritating. Oh, yeah. Alright, well. Alright, let's get this this one here, collect that, and we're almost done with that one. A lot of $7,000 ones. I absolutely refuse to do this one. I don't know why the guy keeps basically begging me to do it. Kind of angry at this guy right now because he keeps giving me weird missions. Alright, let's go deliver the rest of this and we'll get paid for that. And then that'll be that mission took care of. And then we'll have the other one, and that'll be it. We should have that other one finished here in a second too, once it gets full. We'll be done with it. $48,000. I call that a steal myself. See, I like doing the harvesting missions because a lot of times they won't calculate up everything. So like you're constantly dumping stuff and you finish the mission, and because you're still using their vehicles and everything, they pay you whatever excess stuff they have. So like, all right, this, like, it'll dump, I don't know, I'm just going to use a random number, like, all right, 16% of it is going to get accepted as completing the mission, and then the other 10% of what's in the trailer is going to go to me, and I'm going to get paid for it, plus completing the mission. Y'all should have seen the one I had yesterday, though. There was one of those massive fields, and they gave me this Mercedes truck with a dump bucket on the back, and this thing got completely filled up with one load from a harvester. I'm sitting here trying to go, and this thing's spinning wheels trying to get moving. Like, it was crazy. Yeah, we're about to be finished with everything, so that's at least a blessing. We'll move on to some more missions, do some more harvesting. Yep, see? Wait, he's not done grabbing stuff? Oh wow, he's not. Okay, well, we'll grab whatever he has left before we take this over then. Excuse me, oof. Yeah, because that one, oh, that's another one that's annoying, is those, the Mercedes trucks like this, the big one here. Oh, I hate trying to use that thing. Okay, so we're going to skip over that one, and we'll do this one, and Yeah, I'm not. No, you must be stupid. Okay, so we'll get basically. Okay, yeah. Or we'll do, like, why don't we do the 3 cultivating ones? I mean, that'll make me a decent amount of money. We might do that. We'll see. Let's let this thing get filled all the way the rest of the way back up and see how it goes. Grab that spinach so Popeye can eat. I mean, this thing will take forever, but it's not a bad harvester. I like it. I like the way it looks and all. Alright, so what we're going to go on ahead and do, so we're just going to, alright, so this one will do field 13. I know where that's at. This one does field 15. I know where that's at as well. Alright, 13 and 15. And funny enough, they're both using basically the same tractor. Actually, all 3 of them are using the same tractor, but... Alright, so this one does field 13. And then we'll do field 15 with the other one, so. Then we'll do harvesting. Y'all should see the massive amount of debt that I'm actually in right now. Because I bought, or I borrowed a buttload of money so I could buy a piece of land and equipment. And I gotta pay it back now. And they only allow you to pay it in 5s or 5,000s, so it's like, okay, well, you know, this, and that, yada, yada, yada. Alright. And I don't want to pay it back because, like, this is like the most amount of money I've been able to earn in this game so far, and I don't want to get rid of all of it. Yes, I can see your chat. I pay attention. taking a lot longer than I wanted it to. But on the bright side, we're getting 2 fields done and we're making a little bit of money. Alright, let's just... Come on. Ah, schnart. Oh well. There was a hope. Why you gonna come in here and basically aggravate somebody about shining shoes in a video game, and then when they tell you no, you gonna freaking delete every message and disappear? This ain't no RP server. Alright, well, we'll get the rest of this took off and then we'll go grab the rest of what I had and sell that. People confuse me. I'll tell you, they confuse me more than anything else. Because they don't make no daggum sense. Like, what's the need in deleting all your messages? People are still gonna know you were here. No, I want the rest of, no, this is not, no, I'm gonna get the rest of that. I worked my butt off, y'all are gonna give me a little bit extra money. Funny enough, I think I can actually go get the rest of it and bring it over here and sell it anyway, so. If they would have given me a bigger trailer, I might start using my own trailer for some of this stuff. That way I ain't got a friggin'... I hate to use my my harvester though, because it's not a very big one, and with some of the big fields it would take me 3 years to get it done. And the truck I have isn't very powerful either, so there's that too. I mean, don't get me wrong, I like that new international cab over that they added to the game. It definitely makes the game more fun. But it's kind of underpowered for what you try to do. Like, I got the in-game trailer that they give you for the rigs with like the 3 different little areas to store stuff. And it gets close to fully loading. This thing starts struggling every which way you go. Kind of annoying. It's a great truck, I love it, but it's a pain to try and use because of that. Alright, well. Let's go dump the rest of this off, make some money off of it, and then we will get another cultivator going and make a little bit extra money. And I think since we're at 50,000, I'm gonna go on ahead and pay off like $50,000 worth of payments. That way they don't keep taking more and more money away from me. And just so you guys know, our field, it's one big field now, it's only got corn in it, so we're growing corn at the moment. We'll be growing sunflowers next year, or next harvest, whatever, and then we rotate back around and we'll start with wheat again. So I'm hoping to be able to have enough money to take care of all that, which if I keep working on this, I should make a decent amount of money. Just going ahead and pour that out, make as much money off of it as we can. There we go. Then we'll go here, complete the task, and then we have a cultivator for field 21. So and I know where 21 is at, so that won't be that difficult to get to. I love the fact that they all have the same tractor and the same cultivator too. It's kind of funny. Only thing is like I'm not getting paid much for these, so but that's okay. I mean, I'm getting to use some of the equipment. I actually, by using some of the equipment, I'm finding out what stuff I prefer to use and what stuff I don't. Plows, I found out a plow that another farmer was using I would much rather have than the one I have. So I'm thinking about saving up to get one of those and selling the one I have, because it'll just be better for what we need. Because the one I have currently, I'll show you guys the one I have currently, but it's long and it's large, and the plow is just like, it messed up my fields when I was trying to combine my 3 fields and make them one big field, and it really messed it up. So I had to go and basically buy a small plow to fix it, and now I've got an even bigger field because the fact I extended it out a little. So I'm hoping to be able to make a good bit of money, but we will see. I'm thinking about extending it out some more when we get the plants harvested this year. Alright, so I will show you guys the one that I'm talking about. This is the plow I'm going to get. This one here. This is the one I was just using with one of the missions, and I liked it a lot. I thought it was a really good plow. This is the one I own, and it is a pain to use. I hate it, actually, and I don't think I would like this one much more either, because it's just as long. Honestly, either one of these would work out really well for me, I think. This one would probably work a little bit better than this one. No, because this one plows over the wheels, so that one would be better. I don't know. I don't know what that does. I don't know if it does anything or not. But this is the one I currently own. It's a smaller one that I just use to create the field and get an outline as to where I want it. Maybe I should get an auger. Nah, not right now. I don't have a big enough farm for all that yet. I know, I'll buy this guy. I love looking at all these small tractors. Like, obviously this one's for, like, the grape farming. God, they still got this thing? Dude, I remember this thing being a 19. It was such a goofy looking tractor, too. Ugh. Okay, I take back what I said about a goofy looking tractor. This is a goofy looking tractor. You don't make a tractor that large and tall like that and just yeesh. Also, Klaus is my boy. I might end up getting me some Klauses. Right now, all I have is a Massey Ferguson, and I have one of the Mercedes-Benz tractors. But other than that, I don't really have anything. What's the difference between you? Some Michelin tires. Yeah, let's put some narrow ones on there. That'll look really weird. Oh no, they made it worse. Oh, they're making it horrible. Ugh. Oh, and this one doesn't get anything but these two colors. That'll drive me nuts. I actually really like these two. I'll probably get some of those. They're just really expensive. Yeah, I currently have a Kubota. Probably what broke me. Wait, I might have one of these. I might have this one. This one might be the one that I have. Hold on. Yeah, because this one has the black coloring to it. Yeah, this is the one I own. And then, of course, I need to get this one. I love these articulating tractors. I don't know why. I've always liked those ones. And they're great for light and medium duty stuff, too. I got all the big buds. Alright, let me look. Where did I see them? Alright, here we are. Oh wow, they've already completed the other two tasks. Cool. Alright, collect. Alright, cool. We're gonna wait on that one to get finished. And while we're waiting, we're gonna look at finances. Alright. I need about, like, I think 17,000. Yeah, there we go. We paid off like 50,000 of it. Yeah. So the remaining loan is okay. So that'll make like 4 payments. That'll work. Yeah. I don't make any money right now, so statistics worked acres. Yeesh. I haven't done any grapes or anything like that yet. Alright. I like doing these side missions though, because oh. Okay. You have my attention, sir. And we'll just go on ahead and do this one too. Alright, so field number 87, I know where that's at, so that one's going to be an easy one. And then we have field number 19, and then we're taking it down to the grain thing. Okay, cool. I know where 87's at least, though, so that's at least a positive, right? McCormick. gonna cut back out in front of me. You better move your rear end. Why are the AI like that? They'll just randomly cut in front of you. Yeah, go on by. I don't care. I can't believe I've almost been streaming this for an hour. That's crazy. It don't feel like it's been almost an hour. Well, actually, in this game, an hour feels like 3. And, you know, I could, and I said this a while ago, I could totally go on ahead and just start, alright, here we go. Alright, now, okay, this one does have the stuff. Alright, so we're going to field 19. Okay, I know where field 19 is, we're good. It's not gonna kill us. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do green beans. I wanna do some green beans. But yeah, it's like I was saying, like doing these missions gives me a chance to see like what I would like to do, what I wouldn't like to do. And I like green beans, I like the spinach things. I mean, they're weird vehicles and all, and they don't really cut very fast. But they do seem to make a decent amount of money. And they got pretty decent looking vehicles. My only issue with this game, and I say this and I'm trying to be nice when I say it, my only issue with this game is you can't do all of the types of farming at one time because they don't give you enough space to do it. They limit you to how many vehicles you can own, and I can't stand that. It's like, oh yeah, by the way, you can only own like this amount of vehicles, and it's like, what? You mean to tell me that I can't, you know, own one of everything? Like, okay, so let's say I decided I want to do spinach, green beans, cotton, trying to think of what else. I'd like to try to do some grass stuff. I might be able to do 2 of those things at one time. And then I have to sell the stuff, and because you can't own everything, and I can't stand that. I don't like that at all. I think that is stupid. I hate the fact that they do that. That is like the only thing, and I wish there was a mod, and I don't know if there is. If there is, please let me know. I wish there was a mod where, excuse me, by the way. I wish there was a mod where you could extend how much stuff you could own at one time. Because that would be the coolest thing ever. Also, might I just add, this thing is extremely slow. But it looks cool, at least. I mean, it's not as cool looking as the other one that I was using for the spinach, but I still like it. It's a really cool vehicle. Alright, let's start unfolding this thing, because it's got to be ready for what we're going to do. Oh wow, that was quick. I forget that they have like a ladder and all that you can go up. To the green beans! Oh, we're just gonna drive through this field, it's fine, right guys? I like the little storage shed they have over here. I doubt that it works, but it's still cool. Alright, let's see if it... I mean, If you could get this thing to open, it'd be a great little shed. I mean, you ain't hiding nothing in here, that's for sure, but I like the fact that they do stuff like that, by the way. It's actually really cool. Alright, well, we gotta grab our little Mercedes and take it over there. Does this thing have a different, like, steering? No, it does not. Okay, I was wondering. Wait a minute. Oh no, this is the same guy I had last time. So the way this guy likes to do this is he gives me this underpowered Mercedes to do this. And this thing can't go up a hill either. Like, it was struggling as well, but for the most part, most of what we're going to be doing is downhill, so it's not that bad, I guess. Also, I want to ask, would you guys like to see me do, or would you guys like to see me use the other maps, like go into the other maps and test some stuff? I know this is like and I want to ask this question as well because I'm actually genuinely curious. How many of you guys would actually really like to see me go back and play like Farming Simulator 19 and 22? Because the reason I ask is I would be more than willing to try. I don't know if I'd be able to download all three of them, but I love Farming Sim 19. I love 22. And funny enough, I loved all three of their American maps. Now, this one I'm not really liking as much. I'm not hating on it. I don't like this American map as much as I did, 19 or 22. 22's was pretty decent. I liked 22's map. For the most part, at least. But I think my all-time favorite was 19's map. I think 19's map was probably the best because of how many large fields you had. Alright, we're just gonna park the tractor here. Okay, he's doing whatever he's doing, so that's cool. Okay. And you're almost done. Cool. What other kind of missions are we looking at? Harvesting. I won't do either one of these. That one I'd probably be more willing to do, but with how little I'd get paid, there's no way. So we'll do these two. We'll do that one. It's a very small field to be doing that with, but holy 15, okay. Yeah, we're gonna do that one next. Yep, that one right there. That one's the one we're doing. I don't. Jesus, take the wheel. I think I had a heart attack. Hello, Jelly. Oh, shit. Hi. And Jelly, I'd very much appreciate if you stop with the AI slop comments. I don't use those very often unless I'm making an announcement, and I don't appreciate people saying stuff like that. And I happen to enjoy making them. It's not like I'm trying to sell them or anything. I'll tell you now, I will never sell that stuff, because there are plenty of people out there that have the skill to draw something, and I don't want to take away from their possibility of making a little bit of money. I just make those more or less for myself and for the announcements, like I said. Alright, he's got this one last little section, and then we can go do that $15,000 job. We're just gonna let him finish it all. Wait, is he not? Oh. Okay. That's weird. $15,000, here we go. Alright, I don't want a partnership with Gaijin, and I don't mess with the dev servers either. I prefer to wait for the updates to actually come out and give my thoughts on them. It's kind of always how I've been about it. And I said a long time ago I wouldn't get a Gaijin partnership because of how many rules and shit that they make. I want my freedom of speech, and they like to try and make you not say certain things and opinions, and I'm just not going to deal with that. Yeah, and they're like terms of, or whatever the hell they call it, there's like certain rules that they make where it's like, oh yeah, you can't talk about politics, you can't do this, you can't do that. Like a lot of YouTubers, like a lot of people that are partnered up with them, that's why you don't ever hear them talking about it or whatever. There was one guy that, I don't remember the guy's name. I don't remember if it was Fart Thunder or not, but I believe it was. And that was one of the reasons why he never really talked about it. And this was when the Ukraine and Russian war was going really big. And he said he had to break his silence because I think he was I think he's either Ukrainian or Russian. He was one of the two. And he said that that was in the terms of service, was that you couldn't talk about politics, and he wasn't going to hold his tongue about it anymore. So he basically lost his partnership because of it. Or he risked it to give his opinion or whatever. So yeah, I'm not, I mean, I'd like to, but that little teeny tiny detail says otherwise. And plus, I'm on PlayStation, so I don't know if they would even be willing to partner up with me or not. Because obviously, you know, I don't know if you have to be partnered up with YouTube or not in order for them to partnership with you anyway. Oh, trust me, I've said some stuff before. It's just not very often that I do. But I have said my opinion on certain things before. But that's not really, like, that's not the whole principle of it. I may not talk about it much, but it's the principle. Like, how are you going to basically force people to not talk about certain things? Believe me, it's been something that I've thought about. I even thought about the, I even thought about at one point doing the YouTube partnership. But, you know, again, I've been free to play for, well, I've been a self-funded channel for as long as I can remember, so I can't say I'm free to play because it's a lie, but I have been a self-funded channel for the longest time. But trust me, I have put a lot of thought into it. I even applied at one point to become a YouTube partner, and they actually emailed me back and said that I could become a YouTube partner. But I decided not to. It's not something that I plan on making as a job or anything for myself. And if I become a YouTube partner, then that's what it's going to feel like. It's going to start feeling like a job. And I don't want it to feel like a job. I want it to feel like I'm just entertaining myself. Yeah. I've been streaming for over an hour, so what? Where am I taking that once I get done with it? Okay, the silo station, so that's not that far. I stream most of the time for like 2-hour intervals, but sometimes I go over and do 3 or 4. I don't know if it'll be anytime soon that I do the War Thunder stream. It'll probably be like sometime this afternoon when I do it. Oh, it's like 11:17 for me. Oh my lord. Yeah, I've had a little wolf mascot for probably 2 years. It's actually been about 2 years now, actually. I got it at a zoo. It's a little stuffed animal that, like, I took a picture of. I was like, guys, look at who's going to be joining us for all the streams, and it's been sitting here ever since I got it. I just didn't ever move it, and I kind of liked it, so I left it where it's at. Hey, buddy. Come here. Come here. Come here. You dummy. Dumb dog. Love you anyway, you big galoot. Come here. Come here. Come here. Don't growl at me. Come here. Hey, boy. Oh, my goodness. Hey, buddy. You're such a good boy, yeah. Alright, get down. Down. I didn't say scratch the out of my leg, you dog. Get down. Your big freaking claws hurt. Get down. Butthole. Yeah, this is what ends up taking so daggum long with this thing. It takes it forever to actually fill up. What in the world are you doing, dude? Just driving randomly across the field over here. What in the world? I think the thing's broke or something. I don't know what the world's going on. I can see you. What do you mean, can I even hear you? What kind of a question is that? We ain't talking. Oh, farm, dude. I got plenty of other games. Go look at the channel. Plenty of other games that I really don't mess with too. Done deleted them. Oh boy. Finally he gets a full tank. Took him long enough. Watch this be one of those instances where my truck can only take one load of this guy's stuff. Yes, Jelly. I'm about to start calling you Jelly Roll. I hope I have an answer. Considering the fact that I could use well, the L3 can't really do anything to hurt you, so I'd probably go with the L3. Oh, any tank in the game? Alright then, let me think right fast. Anything with heat, so I'll go the M51. The Mouse Killer. Against the Rat. And yes, I call it the Mouse Killer because of how many times I was able to kill the mouse with it. And the Rat. Yes, but the M51 I know my way around. I'm thinking about this strategically. What's this button do? Hey, Chris. Just go look at my stat card, Jelly, and you'll understand. Actually, I have two things, and I think both of them have that same exact vehicle at the top, funny enough. Or at least close to it. Also, Chris, did your internet die yesterday? Or your console? I mean, after I stopped streaming when the breaker trip and I came back to the custom and I was still playing. And then you randomly just disappeared. I figured. Hey Chris, what do you think Jelly's reaction to my stat card is gonna be? I can't lie, like, honestly, the M51 is my best vehicle. And I'm not even trying to glaze the darn thing or anything, like, it's just the best vehicle that I've ever played. It's kind of annoying, actually. Yes, but the M51 is my vehicle. It's at the top of my playlist. "124 battles. Did you see how many things I've killed with the thing?" If I can ever reach 2 hours with this darn thing, I think I might go and hop on War Thunder. And understand this, Jelly. That means, and don't forget, this is before they up-tiered the thing to 6.3, for one. And two, we're talking about me taking that thing into battles when I got things like the Turan and stuff like that for Israel. That thing was going into 7-7 matches like it was the king of the world. People hate seeing that thing. I'll tell you that now. People hate that thing. And for good reason. It is a pain in the rear end to go against. Especially if you got somebody that knows what they're doing. It's got a 105mm gun, heat rounds that have, I think, over 200 I think over 200 or around 200 millimeters of penetration on it. It can pin the front end on a mouse, well, the front turret of a mouse. .52. I've never even went over there. Okay. The M51 was, and I think it always will be, no, I'm not. I don't collab with people. I stopped doing that a long time ago. I stopped doing that. I stopped doing that when I got accused of using somebody for views and stuff, and my views didn't even go up. Okay, and do you not realize how many people out there actually use animals as profile pictures and names? Jelly, you don't even know what state I live in. Sir, I like a lot more than just tanks. And the last time someone said that I sounded similar, I got in a call with them and they sounded nothing like me. At all. They even said we didn't sound anything alike. So, I don't know what that was about. Oh God, excuse me. Same accent, yeah, okay. I wonder, Chris, I wonder if he knows that I don't always use my full accent. Like, nobody knows this, but, like, no true Southern person is gonna use their full accent all the time. It only really ever comes out when we're pissed, honestly. And the funny thing is, Chris, he doesn't know what state I'm from either. There's been so many people that have tried to guess. And every time it's always, oh, he's from Texas. And I cannot tell you how mad that makes me. Next thing you know, they'll be saying, oh, he's from Florida. I will wring the neck of whoever dares say that I'm from Florida. I'll kill you, Chris. Do I sound like somebody that drinks maple syrup? I swear he said fuck. Oh, now he's done it now. Now he's saying I'm from Alabama. Chris, help the boy. He's putting himself deeper and deeper into the grave of getting murdered. And nobody finding his body. He's gonna be ripped to shreds. From limb to limb. And if we go by what Supernatural says, his heart will be missing. Because apparently, according to Supernatural, werewolves eat hearts. You know, because that totally makes sense. True, I could sell his organs, but they'd rot before they even got anywhere. And besides, Chris, where's the fun in that? There's been so many people that have came in here. There's been so many people that have come in here before, and they've said I was from Texas. Like, everyone's first guess is always Texas. But hold on, I gotta ask Jelly, where did you get Michigan from? You might want to get your mind examined a little bit, Jelly, if your first thought was Michigan. I had one person coming in here thinking I was from China. I'm like, do I sound like I'm Chinese? Yeah, go ahead. Just name off all the states. I'll tell you when you're getting close. I will kill him. Chris, he's dead. He will die. First he guesses Alabama. Do I sound like a guy that would sleep with my sister? I don't even have a sister. I'm sorry, that's just the stereotype for Alabama. Chris, this man's gonna need some serious rescuing if he keeps guessing. Oh, look at that gator. I'm gonna touch it. Wait, hold on. No, let me do it the right way. Oh, look at that gator. One bite can rip your arms clean off. I'm gonna touch it. Oh, look at that tiger. One swift move and your arm is gone. I'm gonna touch it. Yeah, I'm kind of curious as to what his other guesses are too, Chris. I'm genuinely curious. Does he want to keep going? Baton Rouge, Louisiana, Indianapolis, Indiana. Okay. Half of these aren't even freaking states. And none of them are right. Dude, there's only 50 states. It is not that difficult to figure out which one I live in. Ohio? No. No, I don't live in Wyoming. Although I'd like to. No, unfortunately not. I think you made Chris mad with the Wyoming comment. No, I don't live in the Bahamas. Chris, is he even, like, at all trying to figure out, like, no. Yeah, there's literally like only 4 states that do that, so I mean... No, I'm from Brooklyn. Yeah, okay. Hey, watch it. Hey, I'm walking here. I'm gonna kill him. Chris, he is going to die. He didn't even get the right direction, let alone the right state. North Korea, my God. I think this man needs a... This man needs like a baby aspirin or something, because I think he's having a stroke. No, not North Dakota. I swear if he says what I think he's about to say, I might hurt him. I'm gonna...
Here's Johnny.
He can't just Uno reverse me. He still hasn't figured out what state I live in. This is hilarious. You know what? No, I got this, Chris. Draw 4, change the color, get skipped. Your turn is invalid. Do we even have a North Virginia? I don't even think we have a North. Where is he coming up with that one from? Okay, at this point, I think he's just making things up just to piss me off. You know, he better hope that he figures it out in less than 15 minutes. Oh no, you don't get to wiggle your way out of this one, Jelly. You have to figure it out. The bad thing was he was really close when he started saying North Dakota. No, we have West Virginia and then just regular Virginia. We don't have North or South Virginia. I don't think we've ever had a North or South. Nope. No, he's close, Chris. He's close. He's burning hot over here with that gun, but no cigar. Oh my God, you were right there and then you went freaking all over the... Chris, what part of he's burning hot did he not understand? Did I not specify it enough or something? Uh-oh. Come on, truck. Back up. Alright, come on. This way. There we go. If he says it wrong, I'm going to hunt him. Literally look at my name, alright? You would think that would give you a hint. It's like the most aggravating... I'm gonna kill him. I'm going to hunt him down in War Thunder. He's going to die. I'm going to shove him. I never thought that we could run into somebody so stupid. Finally, he finds it. Finally. My God, it took him forever. I've never seen someone struggle so much to figure out what state I lived in. Why are you celebrating? You failed. I gave you one guess and it took you about 300. I didn't say it was wrong. I said that it took you too long. Hey, Chris. What are your thoughts on me and you versus Jelly? Just curious. Let me get this thing here took care of, and I'll go on ahead and get on War Thunder and stream it. Why not? No, we're gonna do this on tanks, Chris. We're gonna make him suffer like he's never suffered before. You know, I think Jelly needs to start playing that meme where it's like, hey, I'm in danger. Why does that matter? Like, at all? I don't watch either one of them. I just see all the funny memes and stuff people make. Why should we dare care? I like that, Chris. Why should we dare caring? We ain't no Care Bears. I feel like for that one, Chris is probably going to hunt me down. Although I don't know if Chris knows what the Care Bears are, so... Hippity hoppity. I'm here for your property. I don't know what Britain has and what they don't, Chris. Give me some sort of credit here. I'm being nice enough not to try and just guess if you know if something exists or not. Save game. Anyway, I hope everybody has a lovely day, and remember, you mess with the wolf, hold that thought. Alright. We're gonna do these. You mess with the wolf, you get the fangs. Y'all have a good one.